Hey, what's up, sports fans? Rideshare Commando, and I want to talk about the Rematch system that Uber is piloting over in Seattle, which I love the fact that Seattle is one of their main pilot locations. So, what is Rematch? Well, you ever driven somebody to the airport and your vehicle isn't qualified to pick somebody up at the airport? So you have to basically put your tail between your legs. Okay, drive back to Seattle. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. So far, I've had 2 rides. Oh, that's just on my screen. I've had 2 rides where I drop somebody off at the airport, and then I get a ping. And it's a 30 to 45 minute trip. So I accept the ping, and I'm picking somebody up at the airport, which is something I didn't have access to before. So this is a huge win for drivers. Like, truly massive win. But there is a very special TNC location. And GPS, it's on the 3rd floor of Arrivals parking. But the GPS will take you to the normal Arrivals parking, or it'll just take you around. They haven't ironed that out yet, in the app or otherwise. So, you have to basically keep left, meaning the very first left you can take before going into Arrivals parking. That's the route you go. Or you can do what I did. Just go into Arrivals parking, go up to the 3rd floor, see that huge wall of concrete, and then say, hey, do you mind jumping the wall or going through this crack here? I had to do that because the maps that Uber has, it's just bad. And they should have done a little bit better on driver education, because if you want a program to succeed, then you need to, you need to educate drivers to where they know where to go. Because I circled a lot, circled SeaTac Airport twice. And that was my first time going through, because I'm like, okay, what the hell? And then I'm circling the parking lot. I mean, I had to pay $4 because it took me that long to figure out, oh, you can't get around this barrier. You have to go out, go back in, blah, 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 which I didn't do. The guy just walked up to me. But, yeah, I think they could have done a little bit better on the education part. But at the same time, just remember, keep left. Even when it looks like you're going to go down a dirt road, which it kind of does, keep left. That's the gist of it. And the map they have is just... Really? It's almost like playing... I don't know if you played the PC game Doom, but it's kind of like, oh, so that's where the secret passage is. It's kind of like that. Because you can't pass the level unless you find, the secret passage or something with the key and all that. And then, of course, you have things shooting at you. Should have been policemen. But no, it's a great system. One thing I've noticed with Uber, which really peeves the hell out of me, is, for example, this is a great system. It's a great thing that they're offering up until February 5th. February 5th is when they decide, okay, are we going to continue with this or not? And that's going to be a negotiation with the airports. But then they kind of set drivers up to fail, meaning the drivers that do already pick up at the airports probably know where the TNC launch is. The rest of us, it's not very clear at all in any way, shape, or form. And it's not elaborated on. So if you go through the standard arrivals, they don't educate you, oh, well, yeah, you could go through this way, but you're going to run into a brick wall, literally. They don't educate on that, and it's so common that it's like they come up with this great idea, and then they half-ass it. And that bothers me. Because they have the call center thing, right? They invested a good amount of money into that call center, and it just failed. It was an epic fail. It was the wine department. I mean, how do you mess that up? And then, oh, you get 6 rides towards your destination. Oh my gosh, we have to turn it off immediately because we didn't anticipate drivers exploiting the system. Like, how could you not? Drivers are always looking for an edge because we kind of get paid shit. So that's the one thing that bothers and concerns me about Uber. They do great things and then they just blow the hell out of it. That's why this pilot program that I'm launching, I know I have to hand it off to them. I know I do. I don't want to. I don't want it. Because I truly believe that even with as immaculate as the system is set up to be, and how beneficial it is to the local economy, to drivers, to tourists, I think that somebody at Uber will get their hands on it and say, oh, okay, and then just blow it the hell through. Because that's what they do with so many things. So yes, we have something great, and it looks like it's going to last for a little bit. But on Uber's behalf, the driver education, all of that, it's bad. It really is. So short buses and helmets, go ahead and drive safe. And be sure to, wave to Princess or Snowflake that cuts you off. And happy holidays, people.